Everyone, it's Sally Estlin. How are we doing today? Woohoo! The weeks are just flying, aren't they? I can't believe it. Anyway, let's get into it. So, what do I need to know today? Please show me the way. How's your days and weeks been going? I can't believe we're already into the last week of May. It is what it is, hey? Woohoo! So, today I thought I'd start with the growth deck. What do I need to know today? There's been some common themes coming up lately. Oh, a couple of cards, two cards again. Let me put these ones down. Alrighty, let's have a look at what the first card says. It says, woohoo, what could I spend more time on going forward? Oh, this has been a bit of a week, really, of just sort of getting some clarity about where you're going, getting some direction. So, where could you spend more time on going forward? What is it that you really need to step up into? What's the first thing that comes into your head? Okay, next one is, what is something I am still holding on to, knowing it's time to let go? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get some focus here and get rid of the dead wood. What is it that you need to let go of? Stop focusing on. So stop holding on, knowing it's time to let go, because it's time to let that stuff go, because energetically you're carrying this stuff that you don't want to carry, right? And so you're putting out mixed messages to the universe when you go, I've got all this stuff, I don't really want to be hanging on to it, but it's clouding my direct line through, if that makes sense. So it's really time to clean up your kind of backyard, get rid of the stuff that you don't need to hold on to anymore energetically, because it's just confusing the message. Don't you love my little cave? You should feel the energy coming out of that. Like I can feel it from here. It's just, ooh, yes. I'm going to find that very hard to let go of that one at the Mind Body Spirit Festival. That's one of the things. If you come along and purchase some stuff, you know, and then, oh, you should feel the heat coming out of here. Like, it's incredible. Anyway, let's get inspired through the inspiration deck. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Yeah, the Mind Body Spirit Festival is not this weekend, it's next weekend. It's going to be 4 days of a lot of talking. 10 till 7, a lot of standing up and a lot of talking, but it's supposed to be a lot of people, so we'll see what happens and what feedback we get. Alrighty, inspiration deck. It says, sometimes the cleverest thing to say is nothing at all. Was it Bambi that said, if you ain't got nothing to say, nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all? So what is it? Sometimes the cleverest thing to say is nothing at all. You know, just zip it, because sometimes people just don't get it. When we're going through this ascension, we are actually having a lot more insight and understanding intuitively and whatever, but we can also see where people are at. And sometimes people haven't actually got on the bullet train that you're on, and they're still on the red rattler, and they're just catching up. And so sometimes it's just better to zip it, because they're just not going to get it. Just not going to get it. Like sometimes with the kids, right? They seem to know it all. And it's just like, oh, you'll learn, whatever. We'll just see what comes up now with the Bling Boost. So what have we got? Spend more time. What could you spend more time on going forward? So that's getting some clarity. This card's just fallen into my hand. What is something I'm still holding on to, knowing it's time to let go? Time to let go, because it's just extra energetic baggage that you don't need to have with you as you're putting your signal out to the universe. And sometimes it's best just to zip it and say nothing at all, because people just aren't going to get it, or it's going to cause, friction. We don't want that either. So, oh, this is a good one. Fill in the blank. You can what? You can what? Let's get empowered today. You can what? You can step into the driver's seat of your own energy, right? You're in control. It's just sometimes you forget that you're in control, and you're in control of your time and energy, of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions and reactions, right? Or your responses. So you can what? What's the first thing that comes into your head? Because you're tapping into the subconscious to get some guidance there. So this is about really just getting some clarity moving forward, letting go of stuff that you don't need to hang on to anymore, because it's just clouding your energetic signal. Sometimes it's just better to zip it, because people aren't going to get it. It's just going to cause some arguments. And you can what? You can be empowered. How? What's the first thing that comes into your head? All right, Diamonds Within is the next deck. And it says, as I embrace the power of love, abundance flows to me and my family. Oh, the highest form of energy there is love. As I embrace the power, the energy, the magnificence of love, abundance flows to me and my family, because that's the best form of energy to be sitting in. So just sit with love for yourself, love for others. Just allow love into your heart. Best way to do it really quickly is just roll your shoulders back 3 times. You're opening up your heart chakra and allowing love in, because the core issue for everyone is lack of self-love and lack of self-worth. So like, remember to embrace the power of love, because that's going to allow just abundance on all levels to come through. So as a quick recap, what can we spend more time on moving forward? Get some clarity and direction about where you're going and focus on that. Let go of stuff that you don't need to hang on to anymore, because it's definitely time to let go. Sometimes it's best to dip it and say nothing, because people aren't going to get it. They're just not right at your same level. That's okay. Hang around the like-minded people, your frequency family, because they're going to help you and support you. How can you empower yourself? What's the first thing that comes into your head? And the last thing is, as you embrace the power of love, abundance flows to you and your family. Woohoo! So they're pretty good cards to get on with for your day, evening, wherever you're at. So I hope you found those helpful, and I look forward to catching you tomorrow. See you later. Bye.